Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. A long time ago, in a Persian city, there lived two brothers, one named Kasim, and the other named Ali Baba. They both were very poor. Kasim, who was the older brother, married a very rich girl, and went to live with her in one of her palaces in the city. On the other hand, Ali Baba continued living in a miserable shack, and had a wife named Zulima, a girl just as poor as himself. One spring day, Ali Baba was walking through the field when he heard sounds of horses galloping. He hid and watched as 40 armed riders stopped in front of a boulder. They were thieves who were using the cave to hide all that they had stolen. Suddenly, the one who appeared to be the leader shouted, "Open sesame!" And at that moment, the boulder opened, and behind it was a tunnel that led into a cave. All of the riders entered the cave, and the boulder shut behind them. After a little while, the thieves made their way out of the cave and left. Ali Baba waited for a long time. Then he walked up to the rock and said, "Open sesame!" And to his astonishment, the rock opened. When he entered the cave, he found great treasures of gold, silver, and jewels. "How incredible!" exclaimed Ali Baba. "I'll just grab a few of the jewels so the thieves don't realize that anything is missing." Ali Baba didn't breathe freely until he got back into the city. But instead of going back to his little shack, he got a room at an inn that was clean and comfortable, so he could live with his wife Zulima that he loved. It did not take long for his brother, Kasim, to figure things out. When Kasim heard about his brother staying at the nice inn, he paid him a visit and asked him how he was able to now live in this nice inn if he was poor and didn't have any money. "My health, brother," said Ali Baba, who wanted to guard his secrets. "But are you not going to answer my question?" insisted his brother. "Well, you see, brother, I've been on a lucky streak." But his brother didn't believe him and pressed on. Since Ali Baba wasn't a good liar, he broke down and ended up telling Kasim the truth. Since Kasim was very greedy, he went to the cave with the big boulder with all of his mules and yelled, "Open sesame!" The boulder opened, and he brought his mules into the cave to take the thieves' treasures and shut the door behind him. "How incredible!" he said when he saw the treasure. "I am going to load up all of the mules with all this treasure, and I will be rich." Once he stocked up on as much treasure as his mules could carry, his mind started playing tricks on him. "What was the password again?" he thought to himself. "Open oats. Open wheat. Open rice." He yelled and yelled, but nothing worked. At the same time, the thieves returned to the cave and found Kasim in the cave. They wanted to kill him, but he pleaded with them and said, "Please don't kill me. I'll show you who told me about your secret treasures. It was my brother, Ali Baba, who told me about the secret cave. He is really the one who is guilty for all this." The leader of the thieves then said, "Thus there are more that know about this. We must go into town and kill everyone, in case anyone else knows our secret." The thieves hid in some sacks and were loaded onto Kasim's mules. They were able to enter the city without a problem. The leader of the thieves then went to the inn where Ali Baba lived, and the rest of the mules went to the stable. "At midnight," the leader told the thieves hiding in the sacks, "I'll come and give you the signal to kill everyone." Meanwhile, at the inn, Zulema ran out of olive oil, so, having seen the sacks loaded on the mules, she thought they were loaded with olive oil, so she went down to the stable to grab some. When she got close to one of the mules, she heard a voice ask, "Is it time to attack yet?" When she got closer to another one of the sacks, she heard the same thing. Very carefully, she left the stable and ran to tell Ali Baba. Ali Baba went down to the stables and, imitating the leader's voice, Ali Baba said, "Just a little more patience, guys. There is a slight change of plans." He then took the mules out from the stable and brought them to the city guards. The guards were able to arrest the thieves right then at that moment. In the meantime, Zulema had taken care of the leader of the thieves by putting some sleeping powder in his wine. Once asleep, it was easy for the guards to apprehend him. "Come with me," Ali Baba said to Zulema. "I want you to see something." Ali Baba then led her to the cave with the magic boulder in front of it and showed her the hidden treasure. Kasim was still there, stuck inside, but because he was so scared, he had lost his mind. "Oh, it's beautiful!" exclaimed Zulema when she saw all the treasure. Because of all the treasures in the cave, Ali Baba and Zulema never needed anything again. They donated a large part of their riches to helping other poor people so they could live as happily as they were.